movie poster that looks more like the cover of a novel written by Rona Thorne than a movie starring Rona Thorne. Also reading.
And now, Oscar winner Rona Thorne takes on the CIA and the KGB in Dietrich Wiener's new thriller, Disavowed.
We'll find out Disavowed hasn't filmed nor even had the script finalized, but yet there's a fully decked out poster already made. Half of these actors could be moving on to other projects due to scheduling conflicts by the time this gets rolling. So why would the studio go ahead and waste money making all these posters? I'm not saying this doesn't happen in real life Hollywood, but I am saying if it does, it's f***ing stupid.
So hard they made me leave the theater.
Having your balls out in a movie theater.
Why are we screaming?
I assume because one of the writers thought it'd be funny. It was not.
I, on the other hand, am qualified since I happen to be the world's greatest secret agent.
Thinking you're the world's greatest secret agent when you constantly announce to the world that you are a secret agent.
You're just doing this to spite me!
Pretending that spite isn't an acceptable motivation for taking any actions in life. Spite's half of what gets me through each day. The other half is 3 times the lethal amount of caffeine for humans and some chimpanzees.
The mind fairly boggles.
Having a breakfast that consists of grapefruit, cherries, and dry toast. Too fancy for Elwood Blues and too lacking for Squidward's first day of job hunting.
In fact, I was on my way to a callback for a TV commercial.
Unless the rest of this story is where I ultimately lost the audition because I kept saying noodle soup, I don't want to hear it.
But not Martin, something like Steele, because she's a very strong woman who will remember that at bonus time!
Holding the possibility of bonuses over your employees' heads to get them to do work for you that isn't part of their job description.
Please go buy a new suit at Bergdorf's and send the bill to my manager.
Telling the man you shot to send the bill to your manager and then failing to provide contact information for said manager.
I shouldn't have started you off with a fully auto.
The range safety rules in the background fail to specify whether the posted regulations are for a gun range or a kitchen stove.
You have to start keeping a journal.
Encouraging anyone to keep a journal. You're just going to spend $40 on a pretty notebook, write a single page on your first day, and then toss it into the closet with the rest of your abandoned life improvement attempts.
Please, keep gawking at the deaf person!
Between the hands joke and now this one aimed at those with hearing loss, I'm just going to hit you with 3 rapid-fire sins for being unbelievably ableist. Pew, pew, pew!
It's a taut, sexy thriller.
Thing the Rocks agent said to get him to take a role in Get Smart somehow makes it into this episode.
Yikes, yeah, you can't have a flashback with a flash forward in it.
All 6 seasons of Lost have entered the chat.
You just have to find the right guy who's not intimidated by your power.
Ignoring the plethora of gay women who aren't intimidated by a powerful partner and are, in fact, quite thirsty for that.
This super hot guy named Dick Sledge. Sploosh.
Jinx.
Ray said jinx even though he never repeated the word sploosh after Pam said it. Episode doesn't know how to jinx correctly.
Just break into Rona's apartment and put her stupid journal somewhere.
Pam, Cheryl, and Ray will go forward with this terrible plan instead of just walking up to Rona and telling her you found her journal on the floor or a desk in the office because comedy?
I'm off on a dangerous mission.
But that's what people want to see, not Granny gets jungle fever.
Cyril alienates people like me. I mean, those people that want to see Granny gets jungle fever.
But even though it's super dangerous, I'm preventing World War III, so...
If this was a mission so important that World War III could break out, why wasn't this already assigned to Archer or anyone instead of just being sat on by the guy in the computer room? So is this scene implying that Archer kept all of his clothes and boots on while participating in this threesome? Because I kind of want to see that. I mean, I don't, but I kind of do.
Oh my god, this is gonna be...
Don't say it, I swear to God.
Just realizing that She-Hulk stole this character and changed her name to Madison. And I bet Disney thinks they can get away with this because we've already seen that series. Well, think again, whomever replaced Michael Eisner and probably the guy after him, because I'll just send it here. F*** you, Disney.
Genie! Anybody doing a Mandingo sequel? When can you give me a treatment?
The idea that Jenny knew right off the top of her head whether or not a Mandingo sequel was in development. And if she did, Jenny would be the best background researcher TVSins ever hired. Also, there's already been a sequel made to Mandingo. It's called Drum, and it came out in 1976, so let's actually just go ahead and fire Jenny. There's already a billboard for Disavowed? Once again, the script isn't even completed.
And it pulls all the toxins out of your body and you just feel so clean.
Stealing your product pitches from Gwyneth Paltrow.
No way!
Yep, he's down.
But not forgotten. Come, Krieger bots!
How exactly did Archer get all the Krieger bots down here and set up before Lana and Rona got in position?
I'm a Russian sleeper, silly.
Jesus, Lana, how did you not see that?
Maybe because this plan is ludicrous, Rona just happened to get cast in a movie where she'd have to play a spy so she could tag along with someone from ISIS who randomly gets assigned the KGB assassination assignment, but only because Archer intervened, which Rona would have no way to know would happen. And if Rona and Pam don't run into Archer before he leaves, they aren't even going to be part of the assignment. Even for Archer, this is a ridiculous and stupid plan. The fact that it kind of works out only makes it all the more infuriating.
Well, my parents were sleepers in LA, still are, love them, and we were encouraged to, blend. And so I ended up being an actress.
Being in the media spotlight every single day for the rest of your life is not blending. That is called putting a target on your back.
If you sit quietly, the poison should wear off in like 4 hours. But if you struggle, your heart could...
Freeze!
I feel like that would have been information you give Lana before answering her question about the whole actress thing and giving her a little more time to work that heart up.
I don't know.
Not in a good way.
The idea that Rona can understand anything Archer's numbed up mouth is saying while his face is in Lana's crotch.
You are a sexy, empowered woman.
Robbing Lana of being a sexy, empowered woman by sticking a pervert in her crotch.
Try to pull it, you keep saying pull it.
This is like reading about my own life.
Sophomore year at my stupid college, I had a huge crush on the quarterback, this super hot guy named Dick Sledge.
He said dick.
So make her 40.
Yeah, and who's gonna play her?
Do your next words very carefully, Doctor.
Well, we're picking up chatter about a bomb threat in the Middle East.
To the east. The Middle East.
I just want to see if me and her have stuff in common, like...
Tons of cock porn lying around?
For you to judge me.
Are they heavy?
Yeah.
Then they're expensive. Put them back.